Lord. I give you praise. It is. Oh Lord, I'll give you my all. I give you my soul. Before you, oh Lord, every good thought I take, morning, I've come to say I love you. I've come to say I love you. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's no way. Oh, thank you, Lord. I just wanna thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Okay, welcome. Today is 13 July 2026. Feel free to call me IB. I'm solely here to discuss about graphic design. Graphic design is one of the digital skills we have in our generation. Though it has been in existence for a very long time, and one way or the other, we might have come across graphic design or a job of a graphic designer without knowing that this is graphic design being done by graphic designers. So I'm here to bring to the light what it's all about and how it can benefit our youngsters and even you watching. This is my first time appearing here on live. So if you're here, I will indulge you to encourage the channel so I can give what I have, what I've learned over the years. I will repeat this class later this evening because I really want it to get to every youngster is coming. Because today, this generation depend on the government to provide them with almost everything. Yeah, even though it's their responsibility, after all, they are the government. But you and I make up the government. So if you learn a skill today, you in turn help the system, help the government as well. So that's why I bring to you graphic design as one of the digital skill you need, I need to scale, to survive, to make incomes, and to solve problems most especially. Because when you start as a graphic designer, don't expect to start making millions, trillions, thousands. You first have this, have to use your hands, being creative and solving problems. which in turn fetch you the finances you need. So, what is graphic design? Or who is a graphic designer? Graphic design is all about creating visual concepts using images, typography, and layouts to communicate ideas, to promote brands, or solve problems. Like I said, every graphic designer is a problem solver. So if you are not ready to put on the responsibility of solving other people's problems, don't dream of being a graphic designer. It's an interesting career. It's an interesting field. When you dive into it and you start using professional tools and stuff like that, you understand why I say it's interesting. And you solve problems for people, which in turn fetch you the dollars, the pounds, the naira that you seek. Guess what? At the comfort of your kitchen or your living room. So, graphic designers, they promote brand, they solve problems. Like I say, they communicate ideas. They help shape how information is delivered across print, digital, or interactive media. I don't know if you understand what I mean by that. Graphic design help to shape how informations are being spread. For example, I know this is being mirrored because of the camera, but if you can flip this, use the initiative. This is STRONG. This is one of my brands. I live in a society where they say if they don't blow your trumpet, you get to blow it yourself. If you don't encourage yourself to achieve whatever goal you set, then some persons will encourage you. That is the idea I got. And I have to put this together in order to deliver the information in a captivating manner and an interesting way. So when we say graphic designer help to shape how information is delivered across print, digital, and interactive media, this is one of it. And it's also a brand. I'm actually promoting my brand. So I'll use this medium to say, if you need one of this, you do well to contact me. You can drop a chat, a comment, and I'll get a design and send across to you. So moving forward, a graphic designer create visual concepts using images, typography, and layouts to communicate ideas, promote brands, or solve problems. They shape how information are being delivered across print, digital, and interactive media. We have various types of, should I call it field or profession or specialization? I prefer the word specialization in the design industry. Number one, we have the brand identity, the UI or visual design, the motion graphics, the packaging design, the print design. I will explain this further in the next class. But what I'm focusing on is the brand identity, print design, packaging design. That is what I'll be throwing more lights on. So, as a graphic designer, one will ask, what are the tools you work with? Just like a plumber will need a pipe wrench, glue, series of what they call various types of pipe wrenches. As a graphic designer, you equally need such tools. Not exactly the pipe wrench. You need tools, actually. You need tools. And one of the essential tools or essential you need is skill. The essential skills and softwares you need. What am I saying? The essential skills you need is, or are, number one, the fundamental principles. Fundamental principles is like the basic knowledge you need before you dive into design. Before I start going into using my computer to do designs, I want each and every one of you watching to understand what typography is, color theory, hierarchy, and what white space is. I will use this to explain what I mean by hierarchy. Now, the main message of this design here is strong. Strong, have faith, be bold. Be strong. Now you can see the hand over here. This is not really the message. Even though it's a symbol of be brave, be strong, be courageous. But the real word is this, and this. This are the hierarchy. Should I call it the dominant objects or image in this design? So this are like the hierarchy. These are the dominant typography. So when you see this design, what comes to your head is S-T-O-R-O. Then you figure strong. Say, oh, you quickly get the message when you see the hand. So the fundamental principles, you should understand how to use typography, how to use color. For example, this is a black background. I can't use black to print on this. It will make no sense, and it will not be catchy. It won't really sit well. Once you see black on black, that will be a bad design. The message will not pass across. Well, it will not really sit well in the eyes of the reader or the targeted audience. So you endeavor to understand how color works. So I call it color theory, understanding the color theory in design. I've explained the hierarchy. So that is for fundamental principles. I'm explaining the essential skills and softwares right now. So I just explained the fundamental principles, understanding the typography, the color theory, the hierarchy, and understanding white space. White space, I can bring up this and put a dot here. You can see it's still a design. Let's say I go further to do this. It's still a design. If I should develop this using my software, you will understand why they say white space is part of your design, and it makes the work outstanding as well. So you should understand your white space, because they present you with a whole sheet and you just have this two image to design. That doesn't mean that you should, it's not compulsory that the design must occupy the whole of your workspace. You can bring this design down here and this will still be, it will still be a good design. So as a beginner or as a upcoming graphic designer, if you have less text, don't push yourself that you must occupy the whole work area. Work area that I'm talking about is, this is our work area, and our client says he does need a father and a son. It's not a must. I repeat, it's not compulsory that the whole image should be here. Let's say, anyway, I don't know if you know, as we proceed further, you will really understand. You will really understand more of what I'm talking about. Okay. The next one is industrial tools, like I made examples of the plumber. As a graphic designer, you as well need your own tools. So your own tools are the softwares you need to develop whatever design or idea you have in order to solve a problem. Never forget that. So if you are not ready to solve a problem, don't dream of being a graphic designer, because every graphic designer will always be presented to challenge the problem for him or her to solve. Let's say this, I produce this mic, for instance, and it comes out this beautiful. I can't just take this finished product like this into the market and start marketing. Yes, it will sell, don't get me wrong, it might, but it will be much better if I package it and list what this mic can do in the label. So you need a tool to achieve that. And one of the tools, the professional tools, is the Adobe Photoshop, the Illustrator, the CorelDRAW, the Inkscape, the InDesign, and what have you. So like I know, whatever tools you master should be a masterpiece. You can use it to do exploits. You can use it to do whatever design Photoshop can do. Once you master a particular tool, I bet you'll be versatile in that. And whatever thing Photoshop can do, you can replicate or even do it in your own mastered software. So many people say, yes, Photoshop is a professional designing tool, as all software. No doubt, I agree. Photoshop is unique. I love Photoshop. I never had the opportunity when growing up in this industry of design to learn Photoshop, but over the years I got to, because there are some certain things or certain jobs they will want to see Photoshop, should I say skill. They want to see you know Photoshop. So in order for you not to be left behind, it's better you have knowledge of almost all. But whatever software you master, that is your master piece. That is your bomb. Master it to the core and it will take you anywhere. If I want to design this in Photoshop, for instance, it will come out good. But I can as well do it in CorelDRAW and it will still come out good. So just have knowledge of what works for you best. Have a good, wide, broad knowledge. Master your tool, how to use it very well. That is what I have to say in this industry tools that we're discussing. So we have Photoshop, we have Illustrator, we have CorelDRAW, we have Inkscape, we have InDesign. I've used Photoshop, I've used CorelDRAW, I've used Inkscape. I have not really used Illustrator because I come to find out that Illustrator and CorelDRAW, like CorelDRAW is the advance of Illustrator, but like I said, any software that works for you that you can use to achieve whatever task given to you by your clients, and you do it perfectly, suits you. You should master all, better for you. So thirdly, you have to be creative. These are the essential skills. You have to be creative and have a strategy towards solving whatever challenge or task that comes to you. As a soldier, for instance, you can't just pick your rifle and just jump into the battlefield without having a strategy. Likewise in this field. Before I designed this, on a norm, I would have just written it straight, strong, and it will still convey the message. But I needed something that will catch audience. I needed something that will make the audience pause and read it. So I now thought of, how will I present this design? This is STRONG, strong. So I have to apply the creativity that I'm talking about. Then getting these shirts, I thought of the strategy towards printing the design. Like what I have here is called HTV, heat transfer vinyl, HTV. As we go further, I will explain more of this and how I achieve this. I will actually have the section how I achieve this, from the design down to the plotter, down to the heat press. I will guide you step by step because I really want everyone that comes in contact with this video to have a skill, and that skill is graphic designing. It's a well-paying job, lucrative, is something we see on daily basis. So we we need it. Is an important skill you need. If you add it to your CV, it will be a boost. So as a graphic designer, you need to, I mentioned, you need to have a fundamental principles, which understanding typography, color theory, hierarchy, and understanding what white space is. You need to understand the industrial tools, which I mentioned: Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop, CorelDRAW, Inkscape, InDesign, and what have you. You need to be creative and strategic. I will explain further. Being creative, it helps in the translation of your idea. It helps in translating your marketing skills and goals. It helps in translating your text into engaging, like I explained with this, easy to understand visuals. So it's a skill that's made. So it's very important. Like I said, this evening I will be diving more into the practical of what I explained earlier on. We'll be making some design. I'll do more, explain more. So, like I said, graphic design is one of the digital skill that I believe everyone should have knowledge of, at least to solve your own problem with it. So with this, I have some few things that I want us to design. And meanwhile, I would like to show you some of my work. This something like this I use in making this. But this is called DTF, direct to film. So once you get the design, you print it on this transparent layer or sheet. It comes out this in mirror form. Once you press it on your garment, it comes out this. So that is what is in achieving these shirts. And this is one of This is a wedding card that I designed for a client. I'll be showing you how this is done from start to finish. How this is done. How it's done. In our previous class, I'll be showing you and discussing how to achieve that. This is a custom wedding ivy. The envelope, the design, whatever. I believe you like it. I'll show you how I achieved this from start to finish. So do well to subscribe so that you don't miss when I'll have this live discussing how to achieve this. Once you finish with this class, I believe if you are not married, I believe you will design your own wedding card. No printer or designer will take the money from you. You will use that money for something else. Design your own wedding card to your own taste. So, gift is that. This is a brochure I did. This is a brochure. I will show you step by step of what it's all about. So, I don't know if you have any question about what I just talked. Do well to give me a comment. I will definitely get back to you with a solution, answer all your questions. If you see this video interesting and worth watching, worth getting more, do well to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so we'll be getting more of this whenever I go live or whenever I come here. So don't do it. Don't just leave without giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to this channel. Thank you so much, and may God bless you. And finally, before I go off, I want to say God, the creator of universe, talking about Jesus Christ, is the one and only person that solves all problems. And if you don't have him in your life, my brothers and sisters, you will live a life of misery. I'm a living witness. So I invite all of us to believe that there is a God up there, around, within, and he lives in us. And you need to know him. You need to know him for yourself, not for some preachers preaching that Jesus Christ is this, is the Lord and Savior. You need to know him for yourself. Today, churches are gradually turning into social meeting points, which is not supposed to. The church ought to be a sanctuary for prayer and worship, true worship. So, believe in Jesus Christ, declare him as your Lord and Savior, and he will give you all what you desire and seek for. Peace. Stay strong, never give up, light up yourself. Thank you so much, and thank you for subscribing. I can see I have one. Hello, welcome to the live. I'm about rounding up, but since you are here, I'm going to engage you for a few minutes. Do well to like and subscribe. If this channel interests you, give me a thumbs up. I actually discuss what graphic design is all about before you join. I discuss it in details, how I achieve those steps, how graphic design or graphic designers solve problems, and different 5 different types of or specialization in graphic design. I will go further to explain for your sake. I say common design specializations we have in the design industry. We have brand identity. In brand identity, we talk about logo, coloration, how colors are presented to achieve a targeted audience. Design specialization number 2, you have the UI or VD, which is the visual design. This talks about app interface and websites interface that optimize users' interaction. We have the motion graphics, talks about animation and video graphics for multimedia and social media. Fourthly, we have the packaging design, which as time goes on, I will be throwing more lights on it. Packaging design is something like this. This is a perfume box. So to achieve this falls under the packaging design. Packaging design, you can see how to achieve this design. So this is what this channel is all about. Fifthly, talking about the print design, it's all about layouts. Prepare in this specialization, you prepare layout for physical materials such as a magazine, billboards, brochures, and what have you. So I'll be taking us more on the print design, packaging, brand identity. Yeah, those 3. I'll be talking more on that. So I went further to explain what graphic design is, or what is graphic design. I'll repeat it for the sake of those just joining. It's a graphic design creates visual concept, or graphic designer creates visual concepts using image, typography, and layout to communicate ideas, promote brands, or solve problems. So as a graphic designer, see yourself as a problem solver. And it's also a lucrative skill that can fetch you tons of dollars, naira, pounds, or whatever currency you have. It's a lucrative business. I assure you, is part of our day-to-day life. If you go out there, before you walk 2 or 3 poles, electric poles, you might have come across thousands of graphic design jobs. So it's something that our society cannot ignore. So graphic design shapes how information is delivered across print, digital, and interactive media. I went further to explain how this sends its message. What we have here is strong, S-T-O-R-O-N-G, strong. So if you watch this very well, you might because of the color combination is it will catch your attention, and you will really want to pay attention to it. So it's just a motivational shirt I did for 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 myself and for a friend. So this is one of my brand, and I'm so happy it has gone far. So I discussed the essential needs, you need, essential skill rather, and software you need as a graphic designer. If you are just joining, please do well to give me a thumbs up and subscribe so that this lecture goes viral, because I really want to give what I have, what I've learned over the years to our youngsters and even you watching. So I said essential skill or essential skills and software every graphic designer needs. Number one, for the skills, you need a fundamental principles. By that I mean understanding how typography works, understanding how color theory. I went further to use this to explain as well how the burnt yellow, white matches the black. The black is the background, that is the material. If I use black to do this design, it will not really go well because the background here is black already, and it will not really deliver the message that I have to the targeted audience or or my reader. So understanding how your color work, I call it color theory or coloration, whatever. Understanding how to play with your colors and hierarchy, and how a white space is part of your design. Understanding this is essential or fundamental skills. Secondly, you need to understand or know the industrial tools. So which, number one, I mentioned Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, CorelDRAW, Inkscape, InDesign, and lots more. We have several, Canva, there's this one, Pixel Lab. But professional tool that I will recommend, number one, Photoshop, CorelDRAW, Illustrator. If you can master these three, you will go places. So thirdly, you have to be creative. The same way this is spelled strong, strong. I would have just written it strong, straight, horizontally, but I decided to go vertical and have this presentation. This is Kashi, right? I believe you like it. This is Kashi. So you have to be creative as a graphic designer. You have to have strategy towards achieving every task that is given to you. Solving problems, you have to have strategy. Like I said earlier on, this is a David. Okay. Welcome. I believe you are finding this class interesting, because I know you're one of my students. So and I really want to transfer the knowledge I have in this to you. So please take it very, very, very serious. It will earn you a lot of money. It will earn you a lot of money. While I was in school, being a graphic artist really helped me. I made a lot of money from it. I use it to solve my own problem. So it's a professional. You can take it as a career, and guess what? You can add it into what you know, and it will make things easy for you. Because let's assume you manufacture this mic, and let's say this mic will cost you $100 to package. If you have the idea of design, graphic design, how to print, to brand, you can actually brand this, and you put that $1,000 in your pocket. It's a plus. So being a manufacturer and a graphic designer, it makes your work very easy and interesting. So every skill you have, don't play with it. So like I say, you need to be creative and have strategy, because it will help in translating your marketing goals, and help in translating your text, like this. These are texts into engaging and easy to understand visuals. So is an interesting discipline. So I really want you to have this serious. Tomorrow I'll be coming on live. I will explain how I achieved this. I will design it. I will introduce the software I'm using, which is CorelDRAW. I will talk about it. I will not really start. Okay, I will start, for the sake of those watching. I will start from the scratch. I will introduce what CorelDRAW is, every tool, and how I achieved this. I know it will be a long one, so get yourself ready for it. Get yourself ready for it. If you have any question, you can do well to drop it on the comment section, and also give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe, so can reach a large audience. Sure, you'll be getting more of this. So you'll be getting more of this. I will need more of this. I promise you, I'll make sure I come live more often. JavaScript. For now, I'm discussing. I'm discussing only on graphic design for now. So JavaScript, maybe in future I will talk about JavaScript, but this channel is for graphic design. It will also help. It will also help because if you have knowledge of graphic design and you know JavaScript, and it will help because there are some coding you need to do. This area of copyright and the violation of things. If you have knowledge of graphic design, you can actually design your stuff and encode or write scripts. So you can have all in one, and it will give you a seamless operation while doing your coding or writing your JavaScript or so. I don't know if I'm making sense. Like those that do UI, user interface, and visual design. If you're a good graphic designer, I bet you it will make your job very easy. Any question based on what we've discussed? David, I think I gave you assignment some time ago. I don't know. Have you done it? If you've done it, let me know in the comment section. Okay, I would like to see it when next we see. Keep it up. Or like I told you, if you see any design on your way, you can take a picture of it. The more often you design, the better for you. It exposes you to, gives you more idea on how it's done and stuff like that. So like I told you, a graphic designer is a problem solver, promotes brand, and communicates idea. So once you see those uh, those designs, billboards, you can take picture of it and understand how it's done, how the designer approached it, or what. Sorry. Wow. Sorry about that. Look, can you hear me? If the audio is okay, let me know. Just give me a comment that the audio is okay. Is the audio okay? Okay, thank you. So, I don't know if I can give you a task here. I want you to design something for me. Should I? Should I go ahead? I want to give you a task, then you screenshot it. Then when next we see you show me how you achieve it. Okay, okay. There's just a simple this thing. I just want you to have a picture of it. And Didi has no play with her now. She has no laptop with her. Or are you with her? I want you, after the live stream, I want you to go back and listen to all what I've said so far. Okay. 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 I'll give, but she don't, she, you have gone far. If I show her this, she cannot really do it. Did you teach her? Divine? Okay. Okay. Okay, so this what I'm drawing now is for you, not for her. So what I'm drawing now is for you, not for her. Okay, here is it. Can you see it? Let me mirror it for you. Oh, can you see it? If you're here, if you can see it, just let me know. Okay, this is, let's call it a school badge. You draw something like this, a pencil. At least I've taught you how to use shape too. This is a pencil. This is, you form this shape. This is a circle or oval. So whatever shape, just be creative. Like I said, the essential skill you need is being creative and have a strategy towards achieving. This is a problem now. Let's just assume I'm your client now. I brought this idea to you. You've gotten the what I have. I don't know how to develop it. So you being a graphic designer, you develop this badge for me. So you can put the school motto here or slogan. This is a pencil, then the school name. I think I taught you text wrap. Is it text wrap, Abi? Yes, I think it's text wrap. How to get text along shape. I showed you how to do it the last time. So get this logo, school logo. You can call it any school name you wish. You can call it you can call it Corridor lecture or school or whatever. Just give it a name. Come up with a slogan. So these are the kind of tags graphic designers face. So a client can just walk up to you. I don't know the name to give to my business. Please design a logo like this for me. Give it any name and with any motto. Put a pencil here. It should have this color and that color. So you have to be creative and design this. Give it whatever color that pleases you. So I'm looking forward to see it. So take a good look at it. You can screenshot it so that you understand it better. Here, can you see it? Can you see it? So give me a design of this. Be creative with it. Thank you. Okay. So I think with this now, distance will not be our barrier. So I'll be giving you tasks or assignments from time to time, and I'll be discussing about graphic design. So once you have the basic knowledge, you can do exploit with it and combine with your programming languages. You will go a long way. So take note, I talked about understanding typography. You can find yourself what typography is. Color theory, hierarchy. Hierarchy, let me explain to you. Let me use this again. Or let me use this hierarchy. Now, once a client gives you a text, let's say they type all this in and send to you, you should know what hierarchy is, or some call it a dominant image. Looking at this logo now, you should have a dominant image. You understand? You should create the dominant image by looking at what you have here. A dominant image should come to your mind. So drive here is a dominant image or graphic. You can see other ones are very tiny. Now if your audience sees this, what comes to their mind? Drive. They'll be wondering, what is it? You've given them a state, a curiosity that they want to know more what it's all about. So that is drive. That is hierarchy for you. The other texts are small. So as a graphic designer, you should know how to play with this. All the text must not be bogus, like bogus occupying your work area. Let's assume this is your work area. It's not advisable all the time. Yes, all the time. It's not advisable to occupy the whole of the work area with the text. Let's assume you put drive from top to bottom. It will not really send the message. People just look at it and pass. But once you have, should I call it white area? In this case now is yellow. You can see space, empty space. It's part of the design too. It's part of the design. So as a graphic designer, you should know how to have hierarchy or dominant image. So like the assignment I just gave to you now, make one of the design there a dominant image. I can give you a clue. The pencil can be a dominant image. So you can use line. Let me give you hints. I taught you how to use knife, right? You can do, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 circles. Just assume we have 4 circles here. So you can draw 1 circle, the next one, I don't know if you can see it. First circle, second circle, third circle. So we have 3 circles here. After drawing that, we can draw a rectangle across. Then you trim. I thought, yes, it's trim. I taught you how to use trim tool. So you can trim after cutting that. You can weld you can weld, I don't know, you can weld this. Okay, you can trim. Okay, let me start afresh. You can create this first circle and second circle first. 1, 2. After doing that, you trim the inner circle from the upper one. You trim that, so you now have one object. After that, you draw a rectangle to trim this section, to have this. After that, you now draw the circle, the inner circle. You've achieved 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yes, you've achieved that. Then you draw this shape using line, a rectangle and triangle on top. You shade it. Then you draw this with a curved edge. You can use a rectangle. Then I taught you how to do convert to curve. So you can do that. Give it a color. Then you type your text, the school name. You can give any color you want for this. Let's say blue, and you make sure if it is blue, that means your text should be a color that will appear on blue, just as I explained this. Putting white or black is okay. Putting yellow on black is okay. So that is the color theory that I was explaining. So make the pencil your dominant image. So that is that. I believe you find this interesting. Do you? Yes. Shapes and trim. Okay. Once you master how to design, I will take you further into the print aspect of design, where everything you design, I'll teach you how to go about the printing. Like this box, I'll teach you how is made. This is one sheet like this. This is like one sheet. After printing the whole design, they now box it to this shape, or should I say brand it to this. I don't know the right word to use. So if I should tear and spread it, you will understand that it's just one sheet. So after the printing is done, they now fold it to achieve this, which you can do. But for now, we'll focus on the design. As we go further, I'll teach you how to design simple things like this. This is an envelope for a wedding ivy. A wedding ivy. So I'll show you how I achieved this, how I achieved the envelope for it. So, and how I achieved this brochure, funeral brochure, or program, whatever you call it. So that is it for now. We want to end so that I can do some other things. Is the audio okay? and the stream. Okay, thank you so much. I'm really grateful. So have a wonderful day. Take good care of yourself. Stay out of problem, and always know that there is a God up there, and don't you can achieve everything, anything you put your mind to. At this point, you should know that you're on the learning stage. So give in your best. Like the JavaScript, the programming languages I told you about. Give in your best. I know what I'm saying. Like when I started learning graphics, like I said earlier on, I'm self-trained. I never went to a formal school to learn graphic design. I got this PC, and every now and then I put in my time. I put in my time to learn. I read books. I watch videos. There's this friend of mine. I always go to his printing press. I will stand hours behind him, seeing how he plays around with every tool in CorelDRAW, how he solves clients' problem. They will come, I need a business card. They will give him the information. He will design. I study it. Wherever I have challenges, I ask him, and that is how I learned, and here I am now. At least it has really put meal on my table. So is a plus. You have additional skills to your career. So don't take it for granted. I want to make sure that whatever I've learned, I'm able to pass it on, so my knowledge don't die and it continues. So take it serious. Take it serious. Take your academics serious, and stay away from trouble. Stay away from trouble. I make my friends. My friends don't make me. So if you have nothing to offer as a friend, I'll stay away from you. If I cannot influence you to be positive, then I'll stay away from you. But if I can, and I see the willingness for you for you to learn and be positive to society, then I make you my friend. So don't just see any person and jump. He's my friend. He's my friend. That is not how today's society works. They can be close to you, but observe. Learn to make your friends. Don't let your friends make you. I don't know if you understand what I mean. So take your studies serious. Whatever I know about graphic design and the print industry, I'll share it here. So everybody have a piece of my knowledge. I might not be the best, but I can handle my own. I can handle whatever challenges that comes my way. So be yourself. Make Jesus Christ your Lord and Savior, because it's in Him, it's in the Word of God I've gotten the inspiration I have so far. And every point in my life, God has really proved Himself that He watches over me. So I don't allow circumstances to hit me. So a graphic designer must have a sound mind, because if you don't have a sound mind, you will not be able to design appealing and captivating designs. So just assume I was so sad designing this. It looks simple, but it's captivating. Just assume I was not in the right state of mind. I will not be able to come out with this. So every designer have sound mind. Once you see a graphic designer doing shabby work, just know that at that point in time he is either tired or thinking of something else, or he's being forced to design. So just like the Bible says, God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of sound mind. So always have sound mind and positive spirits, and leave the rest for God. It will make things happen for you. In Jesus' name. So I'm coming to the end of today's lesson, today's live stream. I hope to see you next. So do well to like the video and subscribe, so when next I come up, you will get notified, and we'll learn together and create the world that we dream of. Thank you, and remain blessed.